Hi, this is Exploring with Em and Stu.
And today we are here in Norfolk to explore another ROC post, which if you've seen our videos in the past, you'll know are the bunkers they built in the Cold War.
And we've got Ben from Ben's Life with us today, and we're going to be going down the ROC and looking at the Orlit.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on the channel.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm excited to go down this
Rather flooded
and smelly
bunker.
ROC post.
It's a bit wee-y. It's a bit of a wee-y one today. So we're going to go and get cracking on, and we'll see you down there and see you up on top of the Orlit.
During the 1950s, following the start of the Cold War, the UK was under increasing threat from nuclear attack. The decision was made to give the Royal Observer Corps, who had already been in operation since 1925 as an integral part of the air defence system, the added responsibility of reporting nuclear bursts and monitoring fallout in the event of an attack. This resulted in the construction of over 1,500 underground monitoring posts throughout Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The first prototype was constructed in 1956 and consisted of a 15-foot entrance shaft leading down to two rooms, one containing a chemical toilet and the larger room which contained the monitoring equipment, as well as beds and leveling equipment for the team of volunteers that would have manned the bunker 24 hours a day, whose job it would have been to record the position of a nuclear detonation using a ground zero indicator, as well as detecting and measuring the size of shockwaves using a bomb power indicator, and lastly monitoring the fallout and radiation levels using a fixed survey meter. As well as the underground bunker, the sites also had an above-ground observation post, used to recognise any enemy aircrafts approaching. These were known as Orlits, usually made by precast concrete. The one we have here was built on top of a 15-foot high brick tower, and is unlike any other ROC post in Norfolk. Constructed in 1962, its access is up two sets of metal ladders, where a typical two-sectioned layout can be found. The first section was a shelter and a storeroom, and still contains evidence of its wiring system, presumably used to communicate with the nearby bunker. The larger open section was the main observation area, where the team would have used plotting charts to record the path of Soviet bombers seen flying nearby over the wide open skies.
Right, so we've reached the top of the Orlit. It's pretty good up here. Ben's just doing his little bit downstairs, isn't he?
Yeah.
And we're going to be heading over now to the ROC post, so we'll see you down there.
Unlike the Orlit observation post, the bunker seen here was constructed to a typical design seen with most ROC posts around Great Britain, which consisted of a metal hatch mounted on concrete above the access shaft, where a ladder led you down to the bunker itself, which is where numerous monitoring equipment would have been installed and used in the event of a nearby bomb explosion. Very little of this equipment, as well as the small amount of furniture and home comforts given to the team of people that would have been down here, remains in situ, as like many of these bunkers, it has unfortunately succumbed to the usual neglect and vandalism we see all too often. But on closer inspection, it is possible to still find evidence of what was once here, amongst the murky floodwaters. Although a few new posts continued to be built until the 1970s, a large amount of the early bunkers were closed down in 1968 as part of the government's Home Defence Review, including the one we have here. And with technology improvements and automated nuclear detection sensors, many more were decommissioned throughout the following years, with the remaining posts stood down in 1991, following the collapse of communism and the final end of the Cold War. Many of the original 1,563 have since been demolished or adapted to other uses, but the majority still exist hidden and derelict, with their original importance long forgotten.
Right, so we've done the Orlit and the ROC with Ben's Life today. It's been really good.
Hope you liked that little return visit here, and hopefully this video is slightly better than the last one.
And yeah, thank you for having me on the channel. I've really enjoyed coming here.
That's really good.
It's interesting. It's an interesting find.
Well, we're happy to have you, Ben.
Yeah,
we really
please check
are.
out his channel. Link below. No.
Right, so as an explorer with Em and Stu, Ben's life. We'll catch you again.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
If you like this video, please subscribe from the link above.
And if you want to see some more content from us, we also have a Patreon which you can join for just £3 a month. There's loads of videos already on there with new ones every week. So we always appreciate your support, so please take a look.